there. Hey guys, Brent Corrigan here. Um, Ready for another Ask Brent? No, I didn't get a black eye, and no. Well, I mean, it's actually kind of embarrassing. I'm traveling, I'm in Dayton, and I've already managed to lose the reading glasses. So here we are. We got a little makeshift reading glasses. I'm sure they'll show up. They're probably like in the hotel room here somewhere. Anyway, so we're gonna do an Ask Brent question. I got my little phone here. Let's get rid of these because they're kind of annoying. And breathe. Let's try to do this in under 2 minutes. It's unlikely. All right. So our next question comes from Andrew in Los Angeles. That's interesting. Anyway, Andrew asks, "Hey Brent, how do you deal with all the people that say negative shit?" Um, he says, I read the comments sometimes on blogs, and people are really hard on you. I don't really know where it comes from, but I was just curious how you deal with it. Um, I don't. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't deal with it well at all. It's kind of embarrassing, in fact, just how much I'm affected by the negative things people say about me. You know, I am human, and I have given myself over to the media world, every last inch of my body, in a way. And to be criticized for being a so-called drama queen, or for being accused of having chaos follow me everywhere I go, or just being like an attention seeker is a little bit hurtful, because the realities are that, like, first and foremost, I know that to be successful in this business today, in the internet world, you have to have a presence. So, so to be an attention seeker, that just seems ridiculous. I mean, in order for me to get clicks, I kind of have to just fuel the fire. But beyond that, as far as the negative stuff goes, I think a drag queen once said, "It's none of my business what people think of me." But the reality is, it is my business. It is my business what people think of me. And when people perpetuate negative ideas about me, that's my business, because it's getting in the way of, potentially how other people might feel, or from forming their own opinions. But I'd like to know, you guys, when I ask you guys a question, two questions. One question: how do you deal with criticism? Overt criticism, negativity, really, fuck criticism. Let's talk about negativity. How do you deal with it? How do you deal with it other than just get the fuck over it? Because that just doesn't work for me anymore. I've been through a lot in my life, and getting over it doesn't do it. Just moving on and saying, "Oh, they're just jealous," doesn't do it. It just doesn't cut it. I need to find a better way, and I'd love some help from you guys. I know that some people, we have to listen to them. Some people we don't. I just wish that we lived in a time where, when it came to things like blogs and media and stuff like that people would recognize that, we really are trying our best. Those of us who are giving ourselves, all of ourselves over to you, on camera, and we just really want to be appreciated. You don't have to put us on a pedestal. You don't have to treat us like we're something we're not. But just have some respect, because if people have respect for us, especially in the things that they say, then it means that we get respect when we're on the street, and that matters more than anything. So look, the second question. First is, how do you deal with negativity in your life? But the second question is, what would you do if you were me? If you knew that the world was constantly taking pieces of you and taking shots at you and trying to hurt you and trying to break you down, at nearly 11 years in the business, or nearly 11 years in media, what would you do? How would you feel? Would you just try to live it down, or talk to a therapist about it, or your assistant, my poor assistant? Or would you just get the fuck over it and someday just, go off on a shooting rampage? How would you deal with it? So I would like to know, while I go and look for my glasses. Why don't you guys leave some comments here, and in the interim, I'm gonna, here, the, uh, I might as well just show you. I've been hanging out in my underwear. I mean, like, everyone's seen it already anyway. But, I mean, what else are we going to do in a hotel room? I mean, come on. It's a hotel room. I mean, I was actually naked earlier. But, all right. Thank you. Mwah. Brent Corrigan, over and out. This is Ask Brent without the reading glasses. I love y'all dearly. And I look forward to getting some help. So, see you later. All right. How do I turn this thing off? I can never seem to turn this thing off. All right. Mwah.